Okay, so we've got another trophy list video for you today, and today's list is going to be slightly different to all previous lists, and that is because I always listen and read all the feedback that is down in the comment section and also on my Discord server. I've listened, I've made alterations, I've made changes, and it's up to you guys to let me know what works and what doesn't. Before we get into this list, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that gives me views, likes, and of course subscribes. I wouldn't be doing this without all the support, and I'm more than happy to keep going. And also, of course, to the BombSquad, the channel members, MrLeeNingVs, Platinum Opus, Guttersnipe Games, and Peter Jackson. So today's list is Hannah Banana. I said that completely wrong. Hannah Banana. I felt like I added an extra na there. Hannah Banana 22. Hannah Bana. I have no idea how you pronounce it. I think I'm adding an extra nat in there, but Hannah Banner 22, 129 platinums. But straight off the bat, we're going to be looking at the stats. So this was something that people were asking for. I don't really know what exactly I'm looking at here. I can see that PS4 is the most used or most played on platform. I can see that there's a good range of trophies. Usually if gold is higher than silver, it usually means there's a lot of shovelware, so I think we're in for a treat. Not really sure how the point system works. I can see that the points for gold is higher than silver. I don't really know how that works. I can see that they mainly get S's and A's on the titles. A fair few on the E's, but you know, don't look at my list. F's across the board. And yeah, as for the percentages, I'm not really like I understand what it means, but I personally I would not find that too interesting. And obviously a lot of ultra rares, quite a few rares, a good mix. So I'm excited to get into this. Like I said at the start of the video, let me know down below what you actually want to see. Like, the feedback is always welcome. I'm always listening, and if I can improve any aspect, I will do it. So into the platinums, we're starting off with 1111 Memories Retold. Another change. I've now got the difficulty, playthroughs and hours to platinum underneath the titles rather than on the side. I've took out that extension. No more getting to 100 and it just stops. So happy days, it'll help me a lot going forward. Not a game that I'm particularly interested in, but one that I've seen a fair few people have got. It looks quirky, I'm not going to knock it, but that one, fair play. A Way Out, probably considered one of the best co-op games you can play. That's a 2 out of 10, only the one playthrough, 7 hours. So if you've got a spare 7 hours, grab a mate, grab your partner, jump into it. Accounting Plus, I actually don't know exactly what this game is. All I've heard about it is it's nothing to do with accounting. So, yeah, make of that as you will. We then got Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, and Revelations. All banging games, all of them done on the PS3 as well. So, percentage-wise, they are going to be lower. So, you got 4.73 on Assassin's Creed 3, 4.74 on Assassin's Creed 4, and 7.67 on Assassin's Creed Revelations. I'm guessing because these are the PS3 titles, I got this little exclamation mark, which tells me there's unobtainable trophies on them. And on Black Flag, it tells me when there's an active session. What a banging thing to add. We then go on to Astrobot. 3 out of 10, one playthrough, 15 hours. I mean, I own this game. I haven't even took it out the cellophane as of yet. I really do want to. What's putting me off is the fact that 68.41% of people on PSNP have got the platinum on it. It's almost like getting up to shovelware percentage-wise. That's how many people have played this game and platinumed it. And of course, Hannah Banner 22 is one of them. Fair play. Also done Astrobot's Rescue Mission, which I believe is I mean, it says it there, but before I even saw that, I believe it's a VR game. So fair play on that one. I haven't seen that on many people's lists. 13.07. We then got Astro's Playroom, of course. everybody should have this platinum. I am so shocked that it's so low compared to Astrobot, 46.75. Done all the DLC as well, so fair play, 8.9% on that. We've then got Bloodborne, 8 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 50 hours. I mean, that percentage is getting quite high now as well. And you've done the DLC, again, percentage-wise, quite high, 21.93%. We then got Borderlands 2 on the PS3 or Vita, 5.79 for that, 4 out of 10 difficulty, 2 playthroughs and 60 hours. And then Borderlands 3, 4 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 45 hours. Because of the DLC, you got 48% on that game, but still got the platinum, which is standing at 11.61%. I believe I'm quite close to that platinum, but I just can't be bothered to go back to it. I loved Borderlands 1, 2, the pre-sequel, is it called? Or the prequel? Borderlands 3 was just trash. I thought the game itself, compared to the others, was awful. Brutal Legend, 4 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 30 hours. That's a 2.73, of course, being on the PS3. I remember loving this game when I played it as a kid, but what was it? Was it like the RTS section? I didn't like that, and it put me off the game as a whole. Then we got Bugsnax next. Very nice. Bully, beautiful. One that you see more and more recently. That's a 4 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 20 hours, 22.73% on that. We then got Burly Men at Sea. I've never played it, I've never seen gameplay of it. I've heard that it's a very quick and easy platinum. As it says, 1 out of 10. It says 12 playthroughs, so that, like, I'm not too sure about that, but 3 hours and over 50% have got it, so yeah, kind of makes sense. We've then got Claire, which I have no idea what it is, but it's a 3 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 3 hours, 11.97% on that one. We then got Conan Exiles, 7 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 50 hours. That's 19.02%. And I'm not saying this to take any credit away, but I'm pretty sure that I remember reading something about there's a bit of a bug or a workaround to get that platinum pretty easily. But you did platinum it in 1 month and 3 days, so I'm guessing you did it legit. Concrete Genie next. Well respected game, one that just would not hold my attention, to be honest. I wish it would, because then I've got a fairly easy platinum to earn, but it just doesn't. I've watched numerous videos on it. It looks a nice experience, but nah, I just wouldn't do it for me. We've then got Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, 3 and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Very, 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 very nice. 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Warped, which is Crash Bandicoot 3, 4 out of 10. Ain't no way I'd be able to do that. Like, admittingly, platformers aren't my go-to game, but I've played so much Crash Bandicoot and I just cannot do them. They are like my kryptonite. But the percentages, 8.87 for the first one, 7.95 for the second, 9.34 for Warped. So it's still under 10%, even though it's only considered a 4 out of 10. Might be one to revisit maybe in the future. And then 7.57 for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So beautiful stuff. We then got Cuphead, which is getting higher and higher as well. We got 7 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 30 hours, 16.97%, and the DLC of 6.32. Excuse me. We've then got Cyberpunk 2077, banging game, just too long. Not too long if you actually really enjoy the game, too long for me. 3 out of 10, one playthrough, 70 hours apparently, according to the guide. 16.50% on that one. That's for the PS5 edition. I believe the PS4 edition is a lower percentage, but I don't blame you. I played it on PS4 when it first came out. It was a buggy mess. I've never gone back. Kind of put me off. We've then got Descenders. 5 out of 10, 4 playthroughs, 30 hours, a 1.10%. Platinum rarity. Yes, let's go. Such a low percentage on that. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen gameplay of it, so it's one that I probably should check out at some point. But DLC as well, 0.57%, so very, very nice. Detroit Become Human, free play, free. Don't ask what that was. You should have saw how many times I tried to do this intro. 3 out of 10 difficulty. 3 playthroughs, 20 hours, 12.63% on that. Dirt 5 next, banging rally game. 3 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 25 hours, 60% for the game because of all the DLC. But percentage wise, platinum rarity, 18.08. Dishonored, very nice. 5 out of 10 difficulty, 2 playthroughs, 25 hours on the PS3, which gives us a 5.92%. So very, very nice. Then, now this is one I haven't seen, I don't think, at all before, at least on other people's lists. Dragon Quest Builders. It's 4 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 30 hours. Can be played on Vita, PS3 or PS4. I have no idea which one yours was. But 11.32% on that, so very, very nice. Elden Ring next, of course. Like, I feel like as time goes by, this is becoming like almost a got to platinum. 8 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 65 hours, PS5, 38.45% now. That is ridiculous. Everybody's Golf, 8 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 40 hours, 3.75% on that one. Beautiful stuff. Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 4 being 10.65%. New Vegas being 5 out of 10 difficulty, taking 80 hours. 6.64% on that. 2.07% DLC. Fair effing play. Of course, that one being on the PS3. We then got Far Cry 4. Again, don't ask what that little noise was. Far Cry 4, PS4, 3 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 25 hours, 14.99% on that, so very, very nice. We then got God of War, the OG God of War on the Vita, God of War Ragnarok, in the same order, 26.85%, 18.42% for the Vita version, and then 43.94% for Ragnarok. Kind of similar to Astrobot, the sequel is so much higher than the OG, even though it's not the original God of War. Grand Theft Auto 3 next, twice. Once the OG, I'm guessing, OG version. No, Grand Theft Auto 3. Nah, that would have been on PS3, wouldn't it? Did they do it on PS4 as well? I'm not sure. I don't really follow Grand Theft Auto stuff because it's not my kind of game. Played it a lot, but I wouldn't actively go out for it. But got Grand Theft Auto 3 twice, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, San Andreas twice, Vice City twice. You like your GTAs, we get it. The most rare one of all of them, Grand Theft Auto 4 on the PS3, 8 out of 10 difficulty, 70 hours, 0.96 platinum rarity with a 0.50 DLC. My God, let's go. And then obviously got to shout out GTA 5 for the PS4, 2%. And that was done legit. 6 years, 6 months. Obviously went back for it, but of course, why not? Fair effing play. 4 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 150 hours. I'm guessing that's because of all like the online stuff, but just amazing, absolutely amazing. Then we got Grim Fandango. Yep, 20.48% on that, very nice. And then Guacamelee, 14.63% on that, DLC included, 3.78%. We then got Heavy Rain. Of course, this was a banger of a game back in the day, or can you call it a game? Narrative experience, I guess. 8 years, 1 month, so that's definitely something you went back for. I don't blame you. PS3, 12.03% on that. We then got Hogwarts Legacy, the game that had all the potential, but the Merlin trials just absolutely destroyed it. And you know, the more I think about Hogwarts Legacy, the more I think that the actual story lacked so much potential. It could have been the greatest game ever made, but they dropped the ball, I think. We'll see with Hogwarts Legacy 2, I guess, but fair play. Horizon Call of the Mountain, this is the VR Horizon, I believe. It says it there. Just I should look at things before I start talking, but yeah, VR game, 8.73% on that, so fair play. Then we got Horizon Zero Dawn, 27.39% on that. We haven't got Forbidden West. I don't blame you. Forbidden West is awful in comparison. I Am Hero. I've heard of this, but I have no idea what it is. It's a very short game on the Vita, 67.20%. We then got Infamous First Light and Second Son, the only two I've ever done. Both on the PS4, both in the 20% for platinum rarity. We then got It Takes Two, another amazing co-op experience. I've told the story many a times about my experience with this game. I won't bore you with it again, but 3 out of 10, one playthrough, 15 hours, 26.67. We've then got Just Cause 2, 3 and 4. I don't think I've seen this many Just Causes on anyone's list, so this has impressed me. 2 is 80 hours, 3 is 100 hours, and then 4 they kind of, you know, brought it back down to a more sensible number. But Just Cause 2, 4.74%. Just Cause 3, 2.99%. And then Just Cause 4, a flat 5% platinum rarity, but you also did the DLC, which was 0.99%. So very, very nice. Now, I don't know what to think about this one, because I have absolutely no idea what Katamari Damacy reroll is. I've heard of Katamari. I've not seen any gameplay, but I've heard people meme on it numerous times. I have no idea, but you've got the platinum on it regardless, so fair play. I think I'm going to check what that is actually in a bit. I just want to see what the gameplay is. But 12.83% on that. We then got LA Noire, the VR case files. I think this one might be a VR. Yeah, it is. 9.83%. Lego Brick Tales, I've never heard of. I know there's a ton of Lego games, but I've never heard of this one. It's on PS5. I should probably open my eyes a little bit more when I look through the game store. 31.69% on that. The only other Lego game, from what I can tell, Pirates of the Caribbean, 21.53%. We then got Life is Strange. Yep. Lollipop Chainsaw, the original on PS3, 13.48% on that. Having not played the original, but played the Rebop and platinumed it, go and play the original. PS3 version is much better. Then we got Manhunt. I believe, is this the game that was banned? I believe. I think it might be. For some reason, I'm almost certain in my head that this is the game that got banned. But 5 out of 10 difficulty, 2 playthroughs, 25 hours, 6.54% on that one. So very, very nice. Excuse me again. I'm still fighting off the back end of my illness that took me out for the whole of the start of January. It's mad how it's still hanging on that little bit. Marvel Spider-Man next. Yep, beautiful. One of the Platinum Trilogy. Medieval Remake, Medieval Resurrection. Very, very nice. Both in the low 30% platinum rarity. Then we got Moss, 11.06% on that. 3 out of 10 difficulty, takes 7 hours. Can be played in VR. Didn't know that. Murdered Soul Suspect on the PS3. Did I platinum this on the PS3? I'm going to have to check that out in a minute. If I did, then that might be like probably my only PS3 platinum on this account. But yeah, you got that one, 35.90%. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch for PS3, 8.30% on that. Then we've got, and I've already seen it at the very top, I know that this is in your trophy cabinet, Ollie Ollie 2, 8 out of 10 difficulty, 2 playthroughs, 35 hours, 0.64%. Very, very, very nice. Not my style of game, but it's under 1%, so we are not worthy. The hat comes off, chef's kiss, all of the above, all in a bow. Let's go. Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. Nice, 14.15% on that. Then we've got Onrush. I don't see this too often, and because it's got 8 unobtainable trophies, probably won't see it too many more times either. 6 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 25 hours. That's a 6.62%. Owlboy next, rocking it with a 30.19%. Persona 4, Dancing All Night, of course. The Persona dancing games are banging. I just want to put it out there. I suck at them, but they are banging. I do think Persona 5, the music from that does like blast all the other Personas out the way though. Personal opinion. Then we got Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, 5.87%, 5.98%. I don't know where I mixed those numbers up. This is a game I actually brought fairly recently, physical, and I brought it because I do like Tetris. And yeah, I looked at the trophy list and I was like, nope. Rayman Legends, very nice. 5 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 80 hours, 3.89%. And Rayman Origins, 8 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 35 hours, 10.96%. That's on the Vita, so fair effing play. I'm guessing Rayman Legends is the one that's got that really long, you have to go back once a day for like 29 days or something stupid like that. I keep saying it every time I see it, but no one ever corrects me, so I'm just going to pretend that it's the case. Red Dead Redemption 2 next, 5 out of 10 difficulty, 200 hours. Fair effing play, 2.60% on that one. Very nice. Resistance Burning Skies, the Vita game. Beautiful stuff. And then we got Rick and Morty Virtual Reality. Very, very nice. That's a 9 out of 10 difficulty. Short game, but very difficult. 4.41% on that. We then got Ridge Racer for the Vita. Now that's a game I've not heard of for a long time, but fair effing play. 5.91% on that. Roller Dome, of course, this was free on PS Plus not too long ago. So this I think this one took a bit of a bump up in terms of rarity, but before then, I believe it was quite low. Still under 10%, 7.70. Sackboy: A Big Adventure, very nice, 5 out of 10, 30 hours for a 10.22%. Saints Row 4. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. Like I keep going to say words and I'll start saying another word. Saints Row 4, 3 out of 10 difficulty, 40 hours, 8.17% on that, and that's for the PS3 version as well, so very nice. Shadow of the Colossus, absolutely banging game. I've never played it. I own it, but I've never touched it. But it does look amazing. I should probably experience it at some point in the future. 7.25% on that, so very nice. Shanty, Half Genie Hero. Very, very nice. This one's on the Vita as well, 11.18%. And then Sound Shapes, I see this quite often. I think it's not a shovelware, but it's a fairly straightforward game from what I've seen of it. But 38.69% on that. We've then got SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, nice, in the 20s. The free Spyros, 40, 30, 30 in terms of the percentage wise. Stranded Deep, 1 month, 1 week, suggests that it was done legit. 6.59% on that one, 5 out of 10 difficulty and 30 hours. Very, very nice. We then got Taco Master, which I have no idea what it is, but at least it's not Jumping Taco. So 3 out of 10 difficulty on that, 8 hours on the Vita, just shy of 50%. We then got Tales from the Borderlands, the Telltale game, just over 50% on the platinum rarity, one that I'm probably going to experience for myself in the near future, having broken my Telltale game virginity recently, and I did enjoy it. Tear Away next, very nice. Played that one on the Vita as well. We then got Tekken 6, Tekken 7, Tekken 8 and Tekken Tag Tournament. Shout out to 6, which is 11.07% on the PS3, and Tekken Tag Tournament, also PS3, 10.18%. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, and then I've just seen the next one. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. 9 out of 10 difficulty. 50 playthroughs, obviously being the kind of game it is. 150 hours. Can be played on the PS4 or the Vita. 4.15%. Very, very, very nice. I love this game. I played it way before I became a trophy hunter. I kind of wish I could experience it for the first time again. I probably still wouldn't go for the platinum, but I wish I could experience it again. Absolutely amazing game. Super solid as well. So fair play on that one. Last of Us Part 2 remastered. Sickens me that they've remastered Part 2 so soon after it came out. Just, who is it? Naughty Dog. Just give me the money all the time. The Witcher 3 next. 7 out of 10 difficulty. 2 playthroughs, 110 hours. 7.08%. And the DLC of 2.80%. The Witness, which I have absolutely no idea about. 6 out of 10 difficulty on that. 9.96 rarity. We then got 2 games that are absolute bangers. I'm guessing this was shortly after they came onto PS Plus. Time Splitters and Time Splitters 2. Very, very nice in the 26% and 31%. We've then got Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. It's only a 3 out of 10 difficulty, 25 hours, but the percentage is 5.62, so very nice. And of course, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 on PS5, 8 out of 10 difficulty, 3 playthroughs, 70 hours, 2.84% on that. Beautiful stuff. We're getting towards the end of the list now. So Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Okay. Didn't realise it was that high of a percentage, but fair play. We then got Tricky Towers. Oh, disgusting platinum. I think I've got like 4 trophies on it, and I just can't do it. Some of the trophies on this Tricky Towers are insane. Absolutely insane. One of the guys who I speak to, another YouTuber, he is an elite gamer compared to myself. I am a noob. He is elite. He's like a god to me when it comes to skill on games. Even he is struggling with this. You got the platinum. Took you 2 years and 1 month. I don't know why I said 1 month then. 1 month. 2 years, 1 month. Of course, that doesn't mean you was playing it all that time, but at least something you went back to. 1.08%, and the DLC I don't believe is too difficult, but even the DLC 0.87%. Absolutely beautiful stuff, but it sickens me. We've then got Trine 2, the complete story, 5 out of 10, 25 hours, 2.8% on that. I actually didn't realise that was so rare. I thought all of the Trines were like literally cheap, easy platinums and small games. And Trine 3 does suggest that I was correct about it, because a 2 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 6 hours, just shy of 50%. Trine 4 doesn't have a guide, neither does Trine the Enchanted Edition, 32% and 20%. We've then got Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, very nice. That one's 9.11%. And then we got Drake's Fortune Remastered, 14.30%. Of course, that is one that I've done myself quite recently. Uncharted Golden Abyss on the Vita. Don't see that too often. 5 out of 10 difficulty, 35 hours. 12.52% platinum rarity. Oh, still going. Unpacking. Yeah, I tried playing it. I actually played this on my PC through Xbox Game Pass, and I was just like, what is this boredom? I finished the first room and I was just like, I can't do it. I can't play it no more. Unravel, fair effing play. 3 out of 10, 9 hours. Under 15% with 14.29. And then Unravel 2, and this is why I said fair play. Unravel 2, I've not seen this on... I don't think... I think I might have seen it on one other person's list. But 8 out of 10 difficulty, 3 playthroughs, 20 hours, 1.49%. Fair play. Watam or Watam, no idea what that is. We were here, obviously quite a nice short experience. Worms Battlegrounds. I actually got this physically the other day, and the whole reason why I got it physical is because I'd seen the guide say that it's a 4 out of 10, 25 hours, but it's under 1%. Under 1%, I'm so tempted. I mean, obviously, if I did get it, it'd probably put it over 1%, but I don't have any under 1% platinums. But you've even done the DLC, which is 0.43%. Fair play. We've then got Wreckfest. Yeah, again, I'm actually quite shocked that that's so low. 12.43% for that. Xenon Valkyrie Plus, 6 out of 10 difficulty, 4 playthroughs, 10 hours, 11.27. And then we got Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami, 7 out of 10, 140 hours, 4.76 for 0, 7 out of 10, 80 hours, 3.64 for Kiwami. We're going to scroll back up, and before we go through the milestones, I'm just getting it ready. We're going to jump through the 100%. Firewatch, absolutely banging experience. I played this on Steam, I believe, about 6 years ago. I enjoyed it. If it had a platinum, I'd play it on PlayStation. We then got Doom VFR. Very nice. That's only a 5.11% for the 100%. Flower, which I have no idea. And to be honest, this is why I don't really do the 100% or was a bit reluctant to do them. There's a lot of games here that I just have no idea about because I don't look into 100% for my own account. But Flower, nice. Static, fair play. Both of those under 10%. Letterquest, yeah, very nice. Abe's Animals, no idea. But it's just shy of 95%, so I'm guessing that that's trash. Gone Home, very nice, 13.32%. Batman Arkham VR, fair play, 11.78%. Abzu, I've heard of that, but I have no idea what it is, just shy of 15%. Doodle Guard, Disc Jam, 5.97%, so nice. Ollie, the OG one, 1.66%, so obviously that's very, very rare. Looney Tunes Galactic Sports for the Vita, 6.1% on that, nice. The PS4 edition of What Remains of Edith Finch, whatever the swapper is, whatever Mousecraft is, Tales from Space, Mutant Blobs Attacks, no idea. Welcome Park and Papers, Please. I'm sorry, I just don't know what these 100% games are. But yeah, going into the milestones. So, first platinum was Fallout 4. I mean, what a banger to have. 10th platinum was Tekken 7. Why the hell not? Tekken 7, banging game. 20th platinum was Burly Men at Sea, so a fairly easy one, but might have enjoyed it. Accounting Plus was your fastest platinum. I'm not too sure if that was super fast or how long it took you, but that was also your 30th platinum. 40th platinum was Unravel. 50th platinum was Claire. 75th platinum was Trine 4, so nice. 100th platinum was Yakuza Kiwami, fair play on that one. 125th platinum was Grand Theft Auto 5, fair play. And then your latest platinum was Time Splitters 2. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. 208 ultra rares, 444 very rares, 1107 rares, and of course loads of uncommons and commons. Absolutely fantastic list. Hannah Banner 22. I hope I'm saying that right. And of course, thank you to everybody that's made it this far and watched this far. And of course, if you want your list to be reviewed in the future, then leave your name down below. And I'll do it now because the list is getting absolutely insane, to the point where I think I'm going to have to put a stop to the list at some point. I really do think that I've got no choice but to put a stop, because I'm getting people commenting, leaving their accounts on videos that I did months ago, and I'm never going to get to them until like 2026 as things stand. So I'm not stopping it yet, but it's likely going to stop soon. But once again, thank you very much for watching. All the love, support, I absolutely cherish every single person. Thank you. Peace out.